Good morning and welcome back to the vlog. It's actually Saturday and not like the beginning of next week, but I figured I would take you along with me. I'm going to the farmer's market and I've been wanting to go back, but it just hasn't been good timing. First I wasn't buying groceries because I was moving, and then I was in finals and stuff, but going back into school, so spring quarter, I figured why not? So that's what I'm doing this morning. I've gotten nothing else done today, so I need to do stuff when I get back, but I was trying to hit timing like before they close at noon, so we're gonna hurry out. Okay, I'm so hungry, but I wanted to show you the things I picked up while I was out. So first things first, ice cream from Salt and Straw. I've been meaning to go for ages, and when I first got here I didn't want to walk because it was so hot, and then every other time I was beside it, there's just a super long line, and then the last time it there wasn't a line, but it was with people who didn't want to wait, so it just kind of, I don't know, snowballed until it taking me this long to go. But I went, there was no line. In fact, I waited outside for it to open after I went to the farmer's market. So I got classic, which is sea salt and caramel. I also got one of their seasonal flavors, which is Snap Crackle marshmallow treats. It's kind of like, you know, Snap Crackle Pop is how you make Rice Krispie treats, and so I think it's kind of like a play on that. So two nice flavors, need to go in the freezer. I also picked up some flowers, and the vase that I have for these, oh, these look so pretty. The vase that I have for these is huge. I would have needed to get more greenery, more of these, but these were the last of these. So they're gonna just be really sparse in that, but that's okay because they're so pretty and they're just a nice pop of color, and I'm excited about that. So I will cut the ends of these in a minute and stick them in the vase. I got some cornmeal. I didn't have any, and I just read a rom-com where this guy was a farmer who ground his own cornmeal and made grits and stuff. I think this is technically for cornbread, but I've used both, and I may still make polenta with it because I've been wanting to make polenta for a little while. So some cornmeal, some bao buns, and I wanted to get some of these the last time I was there, and just I don't know, I didn't want to walk back with them in the heat, so I have these now. And I got they had a deal going on where you got 2 for $20, so I just went ahead and got 2 because I think it would have been 13 or 12 or something, I don't know. And I got a barbecue one and a pizza one, so we'll see. I don't know which one is which. Huh. I don't know which one is which. It will be a surprise to me when I'll just pick one, and then I'll mark it once I do that. Since I'm so hungry, maybe I'll have one, and then I'll know. And then finally, I didn't go to Target. I just brought a Target bag to help stuff. I got these garlic chips last time, and I decided to get them again along with the same garlic artichoke dip and jalapeno chutney. So that is my farmer's market haul. I thought I would get more greens and things, but then I still have so many root vegetables in my fridge that need to be cooked. I have lettuce that I didn't eat throughout the week that I thought I would get through a little bit more, so I'm gonna stick with what I got. And then of course in the future I can always get, they had a spring mix that I really wanted to get, but I was like, Cicely, don't do it. I'm gonna get my flowers cut in a vase, in the only vase I have here with me, and then eat something, whether it's these or something else. it's Sunday afternoon and I am going to try to get some meal prep in. This is partly so that I have stuff to eat next week, but also because I have some things that I just haven't cooked and they need to be cooked if they're still good at all. So I'm gonna make a tomato jam, and the recipe is in like Joanna Gaines's cookbook. I don't have that cookbook with me, but you can find it online too. But I do own the cookbook, so I feel less bad about finding an image of it online. Yeah, so I'm gonna make that because like I think it's good on like sandwiches and polenta. I don't really have bread, so it would just be with my polenta. And yeah, roasting some veggies, sauteing some like things, marinating some chicken to cook at some point, whether that's tonight or tomorrow. So gonna just meal prep some things that I can throw together however I feel like as the week progresses. And for lunch I had the bao buns again, and I found a way on the internet there, they were like yesterday, where they put it over a coffee mug and just like let it steam in the microwave. The bottom fell out of one of mine, and I did not like that because I don't have like a bamboo steamer or anything like that. And so I just put a sifter I have that has like a like prongs to put it on a pot, and I just boiled water, and that was much better. So I don't know why I went off on that tangent, but I'm gonna get to cooking. So things were looking a little dicey there, but the tomato jam actually turned out pretty good. And instead of eating anything that I just made, I'm gonna have Shake Shack and do about a bajillion things to brace myself for another quarter. So it's Thursday. I've finished class for the day. I've gotten my tests dropped off. I've taken a shower and washed my hair, and had lunch, and I'm gonna get started studying or doing some research in a bit, but I wanted to share some things that I got in the mail last night. So the first thing is from TikTok, and well, I didn't buy it from TikTok, but I saw it on TikTok, and it's the Good Apple, or the KVD Good Apple foundation. I've swatched it. I think it's a pretty good match, especially like once you put on like the rest of your makeup. And I will show you probably tomorrow. Maybe I'll actually do my makeup tomorrow. But yeah, I got it in tan 063, and like you can see that it looks like a pretty good match, maybe a little light, but from what I've seen, other people who've done like swatching of this, is that the color it looks like in the pan is actually, it looks darker in the pan than it does on your face, and so like you actually might want it to be a little bit darker. Yeah. Another TikTok find, this Maybelline Sky High mascara. I've been using this for like a week and I really like it. I will of course use it if I do my makeup tomorrow, and yeah, it builds on itself really well. So I think the mascara I've been using before, or for a while now, has like white primer type of thing, where it kind of builds a structure that you use to kind of extend your lashes, and then you put mascara on. This kind of does it with itself, and even like the first swipes are really good. And then I also picked up this Cheek Heat Maybelline drugstore again, and everything's actually drugstore except this, which I got from Sephora, but you can get it from Ulta. I picked this up because of TikTok, not like a product I saw on TikTok, but blush is just like such a huge thing on TikTok right now, and I just decided to find one like cream blushes, although this is a gel blush, and I don't know how well it's going to pair with the foundation because I think that has oil in it, and oil and like gel stuff don't mix as well, so we'll give it a try. And then the last thing I got are these glow peel pads picked from Pixie. Got it from Target. These are meant to kind of replace the Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta peels I've had before. I really like those. Ran out, didn't replace them, and I feel like I need that back in the mix of my skincare routine. But it's kind of expensive. These are like $20 and you get 60 pads, and so they will last for a while. And I think they're actually stronger, but you wash it off instead of leaving it on. So although Dennis Gross has a neutralizing pad, so that might actually be the same as washing it off. Anyway, pick these up. We'll try to work it in, even though I have a lot of things going on in my routine right now. So we'll see where they fit. Will not use these every day. That would be the worst. It would wreak havoc on my skin. Anyway, those are some things I picked up. If you don't care about beauty or skincare, it's over for today at least, and I'm gonna get some work done. It's like 2 o'clock, and if I don't get started, I will look up and realize that I've just done nothing, and I really do need to get some work in. And it'd be nice to get done while the sun is still up. Okay, I did do the full face with the like Good Apple foundation, and I like it. I will say the blush did work out the way I thought. I ended up having to use a powder blush, and that's fine. But otherwise, it's good. Like, it does seem a little bit light, but then not really when compared to my body. So you get what you get. And I would say like it probably could be a little bit more yellow toned, but I did get the yellow undertone one. So anyway, I just wanted to show you my face with the makeup. My flowers are dying behind me, or behind you on the camera. But yeah, so this is what it looks like. I look like, to put on that much of a full coverage foundation, you just have to put on like a whole face. So I did. I've got about 20 minutes before class, so I'm gonna have breakfast. It's like 9:30 and I've got this breakfast burrito because I have class until 1:20, and then I am actually doing office hours for like 30 minutes, so it's gonna be so late before I have lunch. So even though I don't usually have breakfast, like I'm having this today. So it's Friday night, and I'm like ready for bed if you can't tell. But I wanted to close off the vlog, and I'm not gonna do this weekend because it's mostly just gonna be me getting a jump start on this quarter. But I kind of wanted to address some things that I haven't before, and really it's just because I've been so overwhelmed and have had like a lot of thoughts, and that is kind of, or not kind of, it is the hate crimes that have been happening across the United States. I mean, like you could say the past few weeks, but really it's been for months and months and generations, if we're honest about it. And I found myself in a place that felt similar but changed from where I was in like May and June of last year. Just really overwhelmed, really sad, really horrified, not shocked, never shocked. And even though I haven't really addressed this on here because I've kind of been processing, or on my like public Instagram, I have been addressing this on my personal like Instagram and things like that. And to me that was really important, just because for some people, especially within kind of like my Black community, I am probably one of the only people, if not the only person, addressing this and that's, say, my role, but also trying to find a balance, because I know that after George Floyd, I had to take a big step back from looking at stories. Like, there was just so much information coming out and it was all horrifying, and just trying to find a balance to not make people live in their horror all the time, but also be a supportive ally. And so I've kind of tried to strike a balance that way on my personal social media, and then also donating. So that's kind of what I've been doing in the background. And for months, I have been afraid just for people whom I really care for and who have cared for me, and especially with the rise in hate crimes for women, older women. My friends and I've always had older parents, and so that means that the people that have always been strong for us are now older, and I've worried if it's safe for them to go to the grocery store or to the post office or anywhere. And then it just got so much worse. The United States is not even prepared to address hate crimes, racism for the groups that it acknowledges that it exists in, and for the Asian community, it's been so invisible that it definitely isn't prepared to apply that same language, which should be expanded. I think that we're coming up on a time, you know, like I said, May and June of last year, where I was really hoping that the conversations and just the movement would keep going, and I never wanted it to be fueled this way. But our country is facing a reckoning, and I hope that we can get to a place where everyone is seen and everyone is safe. I'll just be doing my best to continue to educate myself, to continue to educate my community, and to give, whether it's like money or time, or in some cases even knowledge, where I can. So it was just important for me to, now that I feel like I wrap my head around it as much as possible, to wrap your head around the things that are going on, to put myself out there as an ally, because it's important to me, just because it's what's right, but also personally because I appreciate the relationships I've had over my life and the support I've seen over the past year, and it's my turn. So on this very serious note, I will leave you and see you next week.